Todd Barry is an American stand-up comedian, actor and voice actor. Life and career. Barry was born in the Bronx, New York, and grew up in Florida. He graduated from the University of Florida with a degree in English in 1986. Before starting in stand-up comedy, he first worked as a drummer in the indie rock band The Chant from 1984 to 1985. In 1999, his Comedy Central presents Ed. He wrote, directed and starred in the short film Borrowing Saffron, which co-starred H. Jon Benjamin. He has made a variety of guest appearances on shows like Dr. Katz, Professional Therapist, Home Movies, Wanda Chosen, Tom Goes to the Mayor, and Aqua Teen Hunger Force. He also voices a recurring character on Squidbillies. In 2004, Todd Barry was featured in an animated series called Shorty's Watchin' Shorties. In 2008, he played Wayne in Darren Aronofsky's The Wrestler. Over the course of 6 years he made 16 appearances on Dr. Katz, appearing as himself in the first 2 appearances. He then played the recurring character, Todd the Video Store Clerk, and appeared in most episodes in the show's final year. He also played a character in the television pilot Saddle Rash along with Sarah Silverman, Jon Benjamin and Mitch Hedberg. In The Third Concorde, the 12th and final episode of the first season of Flight of the Conchords, Barry played Todd, a bongo-playing megalomaniac, who tries to introduce the song, Doggy Bounce, to the Conchords' repertoire, and a new band name, the Crazy Dogs. In 2010, Barry had a recurring role as a fictionalized version of himself in the second season of the live-action Adult Swim series Delocated. He also has a recurring role playing himself in FX's Louie. In 2012, Barry released the album and special Super Crazy on Comedy Central Records. In 2014, Barry was featured on Season 3, Episode 4 of Jerry Seinfeld's web show Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee. Works. Discography: Medium Energy, Falling Off the Bone, From Heaven, Super Crazy, The Crowd Work Tour. Films: He's the Caboose, Football Player, Tomorrow Night, Man Caught in Rain, Los Enchiladas, Dwayne, Road Trip, Campus Security Guard 1, Pootie Tang, Greasy, Borrowing Saffron, George, Beer League, Creepy Guy Down the Shore, The Wrestler, Wayne, Pete Smalls is Dead, Bob Withers, Vamps, Ivan, Wanderlust, Sherm, Todd Barry, The Crowd Work Tour, Himself, Television Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Romulox, Dr. Katz, Professional Therapist, Himself, Bored to Death, Dale Woodley, Flight of the Conchords, Todd, Wanda Chosen, Barreled Tea, Mosley, Sesame Street No. 7, Lucky Louie, Todd, Talk Show with Spike Feresten, Himself Guest, Chapel Show, Paul, The Larry Sanders Show, Keith, Spin City, Doug, Sex and the City, Ordinary Guy, Contest Searchlight, Himself, Tough Crowd with Colin Quinn, regular panelist, Tom Goes to the Mayor, Saul, Space Ghost Coast to Coast, Himself Guest, Home Movies, Video Store Clerk, Lucy, the Daughter of the Devil, The Sarah Silverman Program, Nathan, Louie, fictional version of himself, Delocated, Himself, Bob's Burgers, Melissa, Deadbeat, Daniel L. Turner, Master of None, Todd. Podcast appearances: Barry appeared on Marc Maron's WTF podcast on episode 11 on October 8, 2009. He appeared again on episode 486 on April 7, 2014. Barry appeared on comedian MYQ Kaplan's Hang Out With Me podcast along with Julie Klausner on November 19, 2012. In April 2013, Barry started his own eponymous podcast, The Todd Barry Podcast. Barry appeared on Ken Reed's TV Guidance Counselor podcast on December 2, 2015.